Hey everyone, welcome back to Poplar Preparedness. This is another subscriber update. Reports coming from you guys from around the world. Now we do have a little bit different format today. You're going to see some additional sections in here. Hopefully they're helpful. Do leave comments as to whether they're helpful or not. All right, first off, bird flu update. 518 million USA chickens total. That is the estimate of how many chickens total in the United States. Some people have asked that for context when we talk about chickens being put down. The last 2 months, we were looking at 33 million birds having been put down. Most of those are chickens. April 25th. Utah, 1.4 million egg layers were put down. Minnesota, 14,500 turkeys were put down as well. All right, on to our fire watch. Riverway Foods sausage factory in Harlow, UK, was burned to the ground. That was a big, major sausage producer for central UK. On to your reports. Leaf H. Wegmans grocery store, Finger Lakes, in New York, weak on canned pet foods, canned goods, coffee up considerably, holes and empty shelves in breads, cereals, and flour prices are up along with everything else. Fresh fish supplies down sharply, pork prices okay, but beef astronomical. Ham and bacon up steeply. This is a flagship store, as it is hometown to the corporation's owner. Lots of holes and consolidation in non-edible product aisles. This is one of the best chains in the country, as they source as much as possible locally and bake much of their own bread and rolls. Bagels were sky high and scant. Some dairy also low and expensive, such as yogurt, kefir, and the like. Right on. Jolly R in Chicago, not a lot of meat or canned meat at Walmart, and no chicken breasts at Aldi's. We're continuing to see issues with the meats out there, particularly beef and chicken. Kraft Eccentricity says Aldi in Florida had zero pasta. Pasta shortages are continuing to trickle through, but they are kind of coming and going depending on where you are. So we are seeing them restock some places and then them deplete on stock again in other places. Ropes by Psycho says in Australia from NSW, I am also noticing a lot more people waking up to prepping here. Suzanne S. Quebec Maxis this morning. Knowing my bread was on special, they had some, but it was selling fast. Then headed to dog food, only 2 cans left. Then the olive oil, I took the last bottle. Picked up some tuna, it was on special for $1 this week, and eggs, which are $2, with a limit of 3. We are seeing limits popping on more and more out there, aren't we? Especially in Europe, and there's rationing going on also in Puerto Rico. Patriot Preacher, 43. Says, Northeast Ohio, recent Saturday shopping, so this is a few days ago, stock levels were up on a lot of things, but what I noticed the most was no facial tissue at Aldi, and their butter was $3.99, highest I have seen it. No canned yams. At Walmart, they had yams for $1.98 for a large can. Thing that got to me was the styrofoam cups that were 98 cents forever. Then they went to 103, then 132, and one less cup. Now $1.72, up from 98 cents to $1.72. That's your 7% inflation for you, as he says. Yes. Only Common Core math does that work, right? Neil C. I can't get my medication in bulk from Walmart in Moncton, Nebraska. Medication costs me 4 times more. Bruce F. Warrenton, Oregon, Walmart. My wife went to buy dog food for our new cattle dog. He's a year old. The store had no adult dog food, so she brought a 20-pound bag of puppy food. We are starting to stock up on canned food for the animals, as dry has a very limited shelf life. There's a new section here on the video, which is going to be the self-sufficient tip of the day. That will be at the end of the video, and it will be about how to make dog food yourself, or one view on that. I know it's controversial. Everyone has their own plan on that. But Christine W. says about the dog food as well. One trucking company that moves dog food said that they are not moving but 20% of what they used to. All right. Mushroom Emoji says, UK supermarket cooking oil very low, only wholemeal flour available. Fresh fish, frozen fish, hard to find. Pretty sure they are selling it onwards out of country. Lisa C. Dollar General had no eggs or milk again today, happening a lot lately. Northeast Missouri. Magda P. In the UK Manchester area, prices going up on food, but still you can get all you need or want if you have the money. Cooking oil is there, but not as much as usual. Prices going up noticeably on that. Some shops put limits on cooking oil. Elena G. No lemons in Tesco, Ireland. Rapala 67. My Wally World in Michigan had 0 pork in the case Sunday. Caroline L. says, Dollar Tree in West Columbus, Ohio, 2 p.m. in the afternoon. No plastic brooms, mops, buckets, etc. Weird sections smooshed together and aisles widened. Things from Dragon Country seriously low or totally gone. Food only half gone. Coolers okay. Laundry, dish soap, housewares, paper products okay. Found some seeds here, but really picked over for $1. I don't go to this one store, but I picked up a case of shelf-stable milk that I had ordered 2 weeks ago. If you guys want Dragon Country products, buy them now. On another note, I am not sure what was up with the personal hygiene sections here. The soap sections was seriously so small. Out of certain brands, low lotion, shampoo, soaps. Other areas like vitamins, toothpaste, etc. seemed okay. For supplying a major city, this store was poorly stocked. A lot of soaps and lotions and shampoos do get made actually in Dragon Country as well. That is a reality there too. So perhaps it's because some of those items were made overseas and some of the other items were made more locally or in different areas of the world. So a lot of vitamins do come out of Europe, but that's something to be thinking about. Child of Light says Jacksonville, Florida, Walmart, pasta very slim, fully stocked on canned meats, eggs looking slim, rice slim, everything else pretty well stocked. J. Lynn C. Kroger in West Houston looked pretty good. They did not have any large bottles of white vinegar. They also had canning jars and regular lids, so that's good news there. All right, and our self-reliance tip of the day, I want to add just kind of a little bit of every time, something that we can actually do. Do-it-yourself dog food. Now, some of you already have a recipe and it's working for you. Awesome. This is going to be kind of just some general guidance for those who have not thought it through and who are kind of wondering about that, but I do recommend continued research on the topic. But one person was a veterinarian, was talking about basically that ideally you would be looking at 1/3 of their diet being rice or potatoes or some other starch, 1/3 of their diet being like a vegetable of some kind, particularly green beans being particularly good because it provides a lot of fiber, and then 1/3 would be meat like chicken or organs or eggs, so kind of this idea of 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. However, dogs can be very, very forgiving in their diet. A lot of them can survive very well on just mostly a starch and vegetable diet. However, there are some nutrients that they need from meat, and so if you give them occasional meat to give them those nutrients, that can be good. You can also buy dietary supplements out there if you want to stockpile those, but the easiest way to do that is to just, in an SHTF situation, when the stuff starts hitting the fan, really just think about making sure you have enough rice and potatoes, as well as vegetables like green beans if you can your own or you're growing your own. You can also supplement a little bit with like pinto beans or whatever. Just make sure they're really cooked. But then you also want to have some sort of animal flesh in there, or eggs if you have your own chickens. That works. If you're slaughtering your own animals, then you can give the organs and stuff like that to your dogs, and that should get you in a pretty good place. All right, everyone. God bless you all. Let me know about what you think about the new format, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Steve Poplar, out.